In an improvisational setting, this type of activity or exercise is actually quite interesting and can yield some very fascinating results. However, to sustain the idea of a continuous flow of overtones and harmonics and polyrhythms, it's interesting to introduce the concept of circular breathing in order to create an uninterrupted series of fingerings and events. Of course, circular breathing is nothing new. We've seen it in different world traditions, particularly with Aboriginal didgeridoo in Australia, and in jazz and new music. However, for the purpose of this application, we would want the circular breathing to be as effective as we can make it. And an interesting way of doing it is not to just think of circular breathing as a mean to taking air in, as in inhaling, but also to get rid of bad air, to exhale the bad air to make room for fresh air so that we can continue playing without hyperventilating and creating a constant flow of ideas. One way of doing this is by, first of all, inhaling the traditional way that we do with circular breathing. And there's many methods that have been demonstrating this idea, just like this. Where I actually use my cheek muscles to blow air in as I inhale through my nose. However, I can use the same technique to exhale the air, to get rid of the bad air. Just like that. This approach becomes very effective when you're using multiphonics because, in fact, you can easily mask the breathing and the slight bent that happens in the tone by adding trills or passages where the circular breathing becomes unnoticed. And this is what it would look like.